Do you want to see how I slayed this bomb fro with clip-ins? Keep watching. What's going on, family? It's your girl, Miss Quinita Charnella, and I am back with another video. Today, we are doing our very first hair tutorial. Okay, yes, baby. About to show y'all the behind the scenes of how I slay my hair for the low, okay? Because let's just be clear. Everybody doesn't have $300, $400, $500, $600 to get their hair done every week if you're doing sew-ins. $200 or $300 every week. Not even every week, couple months to do braids. So I'm gonna show you guys a really cute, trendy, and inexpensive way to slay your hair, sis. Okay, let's just get some housekeeping rules out of the way. I am a natural 4C girl. So that basically means I have not had any products, chemicals in my hair. Now in the past, I've had my hair colored, I believe it was red or burgundy-ish, but that was like back when I was in college. So I haven't had anything recently. I've never had a perm in my life. I've never had a relaxer. I've never had a texturizer. I've had nothing. I am what you call a 4C goddess, okay? You know, I'm not one of those girls who can say, oh, yeah, I got 4C hair, but you know, you put water on my hair and it'll slick down. Sis, no, okay? I am a 4C girl. You put water on my hair will shrink. You understand? It will shrink. But I have been on a journey to like grow out my hair and kind of get it back healthy, and you know, I have some trouble spots, so we'll talk about that too, but let's just really get into it. So I will be taking off my scarf, and this is the first time that I've ever taken off my scarf on camera for other people. I can literally name on my hand the amount of people who've seen my natural hair, and yeah, it's not very many. But anyway, let's just get into it. Now I did kind of cheat a little bit. I did prep my hair yesterday. So basically what you want to start off with is clean hair. You do not want to do this style on dirty hair because it may mess up your style. I yesterday deep cleaned or washed my hair, deep cleaned or deep conditioned it, excuse me. And then what I did was I took some of my favorite products, which is the TGIN, thank God I'm natural, looks like this, Twist and Define Cream. And I also took some of my other favorite products. I love Aunt Jackie's. This is Aunt Jackie's Coconut Curling Jelly. Looks like this. And I will link these in the bottom, but I'm just gonna show you guys the consistency. Looks like that. Looks like a, you know, a regular gel. Nothing special, nothing different. And then the Twist and Define Cream by TGIN looks like this. By the way, both of these smell amazing. Let's just be clear. Yeah, this smells great. Looks like this. Looks like a regular cream. So I literally took, and I'm not gonna put any more on my hands because you know I'm not about wasting products. I literally took my index finger, dipped it in here, took my middle finger, dipped it in here, kind of rubbed them together like this. And then I kind of like sectioned my hair. So you guys can kind of see the parts like this here. And then I twisted them, just a regular twist, nothing special, nothing difficult. And then what I did is I literally let these dry overnight. Now, depending on the thickness of your hair, you don't need any more than, like I said, a dab on the finger. You don't need anything more than that. That'll coat your hair. You'll take your Denman brush or whatever brush that you feel goes through and gets the product through your hair best. You take that and you take your hair and you like comb through it till it starts getting those little curls at the bottom. And then that's when you twist it up. And that's what I did. And then I twisted these and left them like this. So that way there's a perimeter around my whole head. You're probably like, why would you only do a perimeter? Sis, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to it. But then I took the middle of my head, I hope you guys can see this, and I just did some straight backs. And I connected them like back here. So for every braid I did, I think I have 1, 2, 3, I have 5 braids. So I did one braid, took the end of it, grabbed it to the next one, grabbed it to the next one, and then I'm left with this little twiggy right here. So take your crochet hook. Y'all should know what a crochet hook is. If you don't, let me know. Take the end of your braid, And you just want to tuck it under and pull it through, just like that. And then you're gonna take it, do it again, do it in a different part. And it doesn't matter how neat these braids are or anything like that, because they're gonna be covered up. And tuck it through, and then you're just gonna pull that little twig piece through. And then you're all set. I hope you guys can see the back of my head. I'm gonna turn it around the best I can. So it looks like that in the back. Now, what I will say is to make sure your hair is moisturized. That's the reason why I use the Twist and Define cream, and then I use the Gelee itself, because I wanted something that was not only gonna hold my hair to stay like this, because there's a reason that I haven't twisted like this, but I also want the ends of my hair to stay moisturized, because that's really important. My hair tends to get a little dry, so I made sure I did a leave-in conditioner in all of it, and then I had it all in twist, and then I, detangled, twisted it back up, and then that's when I did these braids, and I said that's when I also did these twists in the front. So this is kind of where you want to be at when you're getting started for this. The next thing is my favorite product, which I really think helps with growth, is Wild Growth. I love this stuff. It makes me happy. I'm literally going to now just grease my scalp. So all the parts that you can see in here, I'm going to go ahead and grease. What we're making. This is Outre's Big Beautiful Hair clip-in 9 pieces. This is a 100% human hair blend, premium blend, excuse me. I got the colors 1B33, so it's like a natural black with like a little bit of brown highlight. So look like this. The style I got is the 4C COILY FRO. Now, as you can see from the young lady in the picture here, this is what they're trying to say it should look like, which is fine. It could look like that, it may not, but I'm doing this exactly like the inspiration that I got. And the inspiration that I got from this hairstyle was from, her name is Adesha, and I'll put her information somewhere like over here, as well as like a picture in her Instagram. And I was like, yes, honey, I need all parts of that, all parts. So let's get into it. And this comes, like I said, with the 9 pieces. This is 9 pieces. So you're gonna get 4 3-inch wefts. Hope you guys can see that color. Okay guys, I had to do a voiceover at this point because I kind of just stopped talking, but we're going to continue with what I was saying. This that you're looking at right now is the 5-inch weft. You get one of these, and I'm just showing you the back and the front and where the clips are placed. So, these are clip-ins, so I'm just showing you all this good stuff. The next thing we have here is the 7-inch weft. As you can see, I left the tags on so that you guys can see it. These have, I think, 3 clips or 2 clips on there. Very simple, very easy to use. The next one we have is the 8-inch weft. That's the front and the back. And you can kind of see the light, the color of it in the light, but you'll see it toward the end of the video as well as you saw it in the beginning. The next one is the 10-inch weft. And that has 4 clips. And this hair, guys, was pretty soft, for being a human hair blend. And I say that loosely because, and this is a 12-inch weft, sorry. But the hair itself was really nice. I didn't anticipate it being overly soft or overly hard. So I say it was a pretty good, texture. It had a nice feel to it. Right now, I'm just trying to get them all in order because I'm going to start putting these in my head. This is not hard. This is actually my very, very, very first time ever using any sort of clip-ins at all. I have never done clip-ins. I'm usually doing braids, or I do crochet or something like that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting off with the 12-inch weft in the very back of my head. And where you're going to put this, ladies and gentlemen, is right above the perimeter that you left out. And I'm doing this without a mirror right now, you know, so please don't feel obligated that you have to have all these fancy tools or things to do it. No, I literally did this by touch. So I'm just snapping in those 4 snaps. I think it has 4 or 5 snaps on it on the back of my head. And then I'm taking my Denman brush and just kind of fluffing it out, because I like the bushy, fluffy, big hair look to the max. So that's what I'm doing. Later on in the video, you'll see that I'm going to tell you guys it's probably better to use like a regular brush, like a hard bristle brush or something like that, because since this hair is not, you know, for combing out, it does get bushy. But when I noticed, when I kept using the Denman brush like I'm doing right now, it kind of makes the hair shrink up and then kind of get tangled a little bit. So it's better to use the other brush if you're wanting to get some more volume. So now we're on here to the 10-inch weft, which is what I'm getting ready to put in. And so, like I said, I'm doing this by touch, and I think I did a finger space to like 2 finger space in between. I'll say a finger space, just looking at what I'm doing, a finger space in between the tracks or the clip-ins. You want it, you know, so you have good coverage, but you also want it so that it's full, you know what I mean? So, and they're not hard to put in on these braids. You just want to make sure you do what's comfortable for your head, and you know your head size better than anybody else. And yeah, sorry fam, the camera definitely did stop when I was in the middle of doing this, so we just picked up where we left off. So now I'm combing it out some more here, just trying to get that volume as I'm going all the way up. And honey, I was struggling with that brush. It was giving me the blues, but you know, we got it together. We got it together for sure. So this is I believe this is the 8-inch weft, which is where I'm still combing out, but you put this right above the 10-inch weft, just like we did the other 2, because it's going to change a little bit here once we do the 5 and the 7-inch weft. But with the 8, we're still putting it right above the other clip-in track like we did before. And that's one reason, I know I keep talking, but that's one reason why I really, really liked how Adacia did her hair, because I actually watched her video a couple times when I was doing this. Also, I'm also looking at like the table and listening and stuff. She explained that when you get to your 5 and 7-inch weft, which is what I have in my hand is the 7, you're going to put the 7 on either your right or your left side of your head, whatever side you're doing, doesn't matter. So, you know, once you comb it out and get it to the fluffiness that you want, then you put it either on the right side of your head or on the left side of your head. And then you take the 5-inch weft, the 5-inch weft, and you're going to put that on the other opposite side, kind of way to like form like a semicircle, if you will. That's what you're wanting to do with these 3, with these 2 wefts here, because what you're wanting to do is to cover that gap that's on the top of your head. Now, I will say this, I ended up, once this video kind of stopped, I ended up kind of taking out the 5, the 7, and the 8 and kind of re-putting them a little bit higher, and gave myself some more space because I had a decent amount of gap left. So to make sure my hair was covered up. But as you can see, it's getting really full. It's getting really full, and I love it. And I think Bae just came home from work, so if you see me looking off to the side I was talking to him while I was doing this, because he was telling me about his day at work. But I started combing out these 3-inch wefts, and like I said, I ended up taking those out taking out the 3-inch wefts, the 4 3-inch wefts, and the 5, the 7, the 8, and re-putting them in, so that way my gap kind of closed. And you know, it's all about how you put it. You know, your head is bigger, you know, you might need a little bit more space. Your head is smaller, put them close together. It's all about the look and how you feel when you wear them. You have to be comfortable. And as you guys can see, this is really full. It's really cute. It's really full. I love it. And Bae brought me over the mirror, so I'm able to see better now. Yes, honey, get that oil off your forehead. We looking real shiny like some chicken, sweetheart. We're looking real shiny like chicken. So you see how that gap was kind of big, and you know, I'm on the 3-inch weft, so really I should be closing it up. This is kind of why I said I redid it, because the gap was too big. So I know I placed them incorrectly. Honey, I don't know what me and Bae was talking about, but that conversation got real intense, because you can see by my facial expressions I wasn't pleased. But anyway, like, I just wanted to be clear about the placement. As you already know, we have the 12 in the back, the 10 on top of the 12, you have the 8, you use the 5 and the 7-inch wefts to form a semicircle. And then how to close it up is that you put the 2 3-inch wefts on top to fall forward, and 2 3-inch wefts on top to fall back. That is going to cover any gaps that you guys have. And then what you do, as you'll see in the next frame, is just brush them out, fluff them out, and you're good to go.
And then I kind of just shaped it around my face. So I'll post pictures and all that, but this is what the hair looks like right now. After I've cut, after I've brushed it out some more. I did end up using this brush a lot more than the other one. It's cute. Now, if I don't want the bang, I put a slight bang in the front. If I don't want the bang, my leave out's right here. I'll show you guys that. So this is my leave out. You see how my hair is still kind of darker, but it looks just like the other hair that's coiled. Like that. I can put it right back, and like I said, I have the whole perimeter out.
Hey guys, this is the absolute finished look. I love the trim I did, I love the bang, I love the texture, I love the color, I love it all, and I really hope you guys did too. Thanks for watching.